Hi guys, Amy Rose from Virginia Free Farm here. We run a nonprofit in Central Virginia, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about the violet. So the violet is very important in traditional native medicine. I'm a member of the Abenaki Nation of Missisquoi Sokoke Band, and we're going to talk about a really wonderful perennial herb that grows readily everywhere and anywhere. Generally, it likes mild weather, zones 5 through 9, and it is perennial. It'll grow anywhere, it's pretty hard to kill, and so it's great for first-time gardeners, and it's very, very safe, so it's excellent for people just getting into herbs and wanting to experiment a little bit with eating the yard. It makes for a great addition to what my children and I like to call a yard salad. And kids can really get into it, readily identify it, and pick that to bring home for foraging and gathering. So mainly today we are going to be talking about the petals, sepals, stems, and leaves. So there's a lot of traditional uses in native medicine for violets. It's a great mucilage. It's great for fevers. It's great for women's issues, especially concerning breast health. So it's very useful. It's very soothing, especially if someone has cystic breasts or a little bit of a cough. It's very soothing. It's great for an expectorant and throat soother. It's also incredibly safe because it is an edible herb and it is impossible to overdose from eating too much of it. I can't even imagine the volume that you would have to consume or find to even do any damage to yourself. So that being said, you do have to be with somebody that knows exactly what it is, or you have to be certain that you know exactly what you're looking at and you're picking the correct thing. We are talking about common violets that grow all across North America, never African violets. African violets are very poisonous, so please stay away from those. We are talking about the violets that are beautiful, the bane of many lawn manicurists' existence, but they grow everywhere in every public park all across the continent. So we are going to be talking about that. You can make teas, salads, decoctions, tinctures, and oil out of it. We're going to explore all of that. I will say, please stay away from the seeds and the roots. The seeds and the roots, actually, it is possible. They do have medicinal uses. We're not going to talk about those today. I'm not going to recommend that you use those for anything for home use. I will say that traditional uses by tribal members and our ancestors, you can use the roots to make a tea, and then what you do is you don't ingest this tea. This is for pesticide purposes only. So what you would do is make a very simple water decoction out of it. You soak those roots in the water, and then you soak your corn seeds in them before you plant them. So this helps by keeping pests away. It's very strong. It will keep insects away. You don't want to consume this. It is for your garden. This is also important because when we go to the grocery store to buy food, 30% of all of that food is directly attributed to pollination by bees. And 70% of it, the other 70% on those shelves, is indirectly attributed to bees. So if we hurt our bees, we hurt ourselves. So we want to do everything possible we can to safeguard their well-being for the future, not just for ours, but for the next 7 generations.